morning, my kindergarten dolphins. It is so good to see you today. We're going to begin this morning with our calendar. So let's start with looking at the date. Now, yesterday was the 11th of January. So we need to think about what number is 1 more than 11. What comes after 11? What is 11 and 1? Well, if we count up, 10, 11, 12! So today is the 12th. So I'm going to add that to our calendar here. It is the 12th. And the 12th of what month? Well, let's think about our months and see if we can remember what month it is. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Now remember, we're in the first month of a brand new year. So what is the month that we say first? It is January. January starts with letter J. And we are in a brand new year too. Since January is the first month of the year, let's review what year we're in. We are in 2021. So now we know today's date is January 12th, 2021. Let's write our date down. So if we start with the written date, we have the word January, and then we're going to add today's date, which is the 12th, January 12th, 2021. We can also use our number date, and that looks like this: 1/12/21. It is the first month of the year, the 12th day of that month, and the year is 2021. Nice work! Now that we know about our date, let's move on to talking about the days of the week. All right, now that we've figured out our calendar, let's go ahead and work on our days of the week. We're going to begin with our song. So let's start with our hands on our head. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the days of the week. And we've got 7. Got 5 and 2. Okay, so we know that yesterday was the first day of our week, which means that it was Monday. So yesterday was Monday. Starts with the letter M. So now that we know that yesterday was Monday, that means that today is Tuesday. Very good. And we can circle it nice and big. Today is Tuesday. Begins with letter T. Tuesday. Now, if today is Tuesday, that means that tomorrow will be Wednesday. Very good. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Okay, now we know that yesterday was Monday, the first day of our week. Today is Tuesday, and tomorrow will be Wednesday. Very nice. Let's move on to our weather. All right, we're going to begin with our weather song today. So let's sing together. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell me, kinder, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? Okay, well, today it feels not too hot and not too cold, so it's feeling pretty warm today. And it looks sunny, but not super sunny. I do see some clouds, so I'm going to say that today is partly sunny and warm. And remember, we are still in the season of winter. We still have about 2 months left in the season of winter before it starts to warm up for spring. So now that we know all about our weather, we're ready to do our little letter and number of the week review. Okay, so we're going to begin by spinning our wheel to find our number and our letter for today. All right, so we got letter U and number 9. So let's go back to our board and and we will talk about this letter and number for today. Okay, so we have the letter U for our letter of the day. Now when we make a letter U for uppercase, we start up at the strawberry line. So I'm going to start at my top line up here, and I'm going to just make a scoop down and up, scoop down and up. So I'm going to go from the top, scoop down and back up. And again, scoop down and back up. So if you have your whiteboard out, you can practice your letter U. And one more, we start at that strawberry line, scoop down and back up. Now we don't want it to be pointy. We're using a curvy line to do this. When we do lowercase, we're going to do the same thing, but start at the vanilla line. So here I go with lowercase. I'm going to scoop down and back up, but this time I'm just going to make a straight line down to make my little tail there. Scoop down and back up, and straight line down. Scoop down and back up, and straight line down. Scoop down and back up, and straight line down. So there's my uppercase and my lowercase letter U's. Now U says like an umbrella. So for my picture today, I'm going to make an umbrella, which starts with the letter U. There's my umbrella. There's my umbrella for letter U. Now our number of the day today was number 9. So if you have your number bond board out, go ahead and write a number 9 on the top, and we'll talk about some of the numbers, and we'll talk about some of the hidden partners for number 9. Well, if we think about what 9 looks like on our 10 frame, we are going to be using all of the squares except for 1. 9 is 1 less than 10. So on a 10 frame, 9 looks like this. There's only one box empty. So what are some of the ways that we can make 9? Well, I see that on my 10 frame here, I have 5 on the top and 4 on the bottom. So I can make 9 using 5 and 4. That's one way that we can make 9. That's one set of hidden partners. Can we make 9? If we think about 9, well, I see that we have 6 and 3 is another way that we can make 9. Where we have 6 and then we add 3 more. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. We also could make 9 by doing 7 and 2. 7 and 2 are other hidden partners that make 9. And let's think of one more. Let's think of one more that makes 9. Well, if I added one more to that group, now I have 8 and 1. 8 and 1 is also another way that we can make 9. 8 and 1. Very nice. We came up with a lot of different ways to make 9. What other ways did you come up with? Nice work. So we did a quick review today of letter U and number 9. Great job, everyone. Let's move on to our journal entry for today. This week in our journals, we're going to be thinking about goal setting. Now, what is goal setting? Goal setting is where we think about what we want to accomplish, what kind of goals we want to achieve in a set of time. And what we're going to be thinking is about this brand new year, 2021. We're going to set some goals for ourselves for this year. We're going to be thinking about our brain, we're going to be thinking about our body, and we're going to be thinking about our heart. Because those are all really important things that we always want to be growing in. We want to be continuing to learn, we want to be continuing to grow our healthy bodies, and we always want to be getting closer to Jesus. So today we're going to start with thinking about our brain, thinking about learning. So we're going to set a goal for ourselves for this year in learning for our brain. So we have a sentence that you can begin with. It says, my goal for 2021 for my brain is Now, what are some things that you might want to learn about this year? Or what would you want to do to help your brain grow this year? Maybe you really want to spend more time practicing something that's hard. Like maybe you want to practice reading, or you want to practice sight words, or you want to practice counting or adding or subtracting. Those are all ways that you can grow your brain and continue to learn. So I want you to take some time and think about that. My goal for my brain this year is I want to read more books so I can learn more words and get better at reading. So I might say my goal for 2021 for my brain is to learn new vocabulary by reading. That's my goal. You're probably going to have a different one. Learn new vocabulary. Remember, that's a big word that tells us about, that's a fancy word to say words we might not know yet, by reading more. So this is my goal for 2021 for my brain. And for my picture here, I might have a picture of a book that I want to read. And maybe a picture of myself reading it. You can see the pages there. So here's my picture of me reading more books to learn new vocabulary so I can teach you more things. So what is your goal to grow your brain this year? I can't wait to find out. All right, friends. Now I just want to give a reminder about our platforms here. So remember, we are using Smarty Ants and Redbird in our new platform, Dreambox. Now this is a great way to grow your brain. These platforms are going to help you to practice some of the things that you already know in reading and math, and they're going to let you maybe learn some new things too. So I really want to make sure that every day we're going on there and that we're doing our 30 minutes. Now when you do your 30 minutes, you're going to get some different prizes on these platforms. And once you get those prizes, then I can show them on the big screen here. So instead of doing my shout out, my Smarty Ants and Redbird and Dreambox awards now, I'm actually going to be looking for the awards that they give you on those apps, and then I'll give a shout out to you so that the whole class can hear about the awesome things you did. So that will be starting next week because it's going to take some time for all those platforms to gather that information, all right? So starting next week, look out for those cool awards coming up. And in the meantime, keep up the great work, everyone. All right, I'll see you all later. Bye!